Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for watching the YouTube video for It Works. My name is Aaron Weber. I am an It Works distributor. My wife and I are. The wraps are great. They work. It's kind of hard to believe. I know that they do work, and they make some claims that might lead people to believe, have some skepticism, but after going to a bunch of meetings, my wife tracking me along because I didn't want to go, it's not really a guy thing. I was a believer because I saw picture after picture of folks that use these wraps and the products, not just the wraps. There's a bunch of complementary products in addition to the wraps that work, and that's why it's called It Works. But I just wanted to kind of introduce ourselves as distributors in case you click on one of my ad links or on AdWords and you get here instead of just going to a website. I thought I would make it more personal and talk a little bit about the application or the actual product side and then the business side of it as well. On the product side, the wraps, you get 4 if you become a loyal customer. And that is simply signing up under a distributor, agreeing to a 3-month auto ship, which can be canceled any time. If you try the wraps or any of the products and you do not like the products, you're going to be able to cancel that order at any time. No harassment, no resistance. So you sign up under distributor, hopefully me, and you select products, and there's all sorts of products. This company is so much more than just the wraps. The wraps get a lot of the attention because they're just so. It's just such a visual, amazingly effective thing, and it's such a visual thing that they get a lot of the press. But so the wraps, when you become a loyal, you can. There's several options. You can just get a box of 4, which when you become a loyal will be $59 plus shipping. Now, if you just want to try wraps, there's several options with that. If you aren't comfortable with the loyal thing, you can you can just order them off of our website. I have wraps here. You can, if you just want to try a couple, they're $25 each. I recommend what the company recommends you do is you do 4 of them. A lot of times people will see results after 1, but they recommend 4, and they recommend that you go 72 hours between wraps, and for the most effective use of the product. So that's the first thing. The second thing would be. You get the wraps. There's instructions on how to wrap them. You need to make sure that you're certain you have the product side against your body. You wrap them. They like them to be very tight to your body, of course. So they recommend you could take some Saran wrap, wrap it around yourself, or they also make this tape that they sell that is all green and the brand colors and everything with It Works. Saran wraps. If you're going to do it in your house and no one's going to see you do it, Saran wrap is the cheapest way to go, of course. So you put the wrap on, you leave it on for 45 minutes. They recommend that you do 45 minutes for the first wrap because there is a possibility that someone could have a bad reaction to it. That's very rare. I have not spoken with anyone in our team or group that's ever had that problem. So you do the first one for 45 minutes. They recommend what they recommend you do, or just based on people's experiences, it's best to do it after you get out of a hot shower or bath because your pores are open and things, and so it's most effective then. So you do the wrap, and then you do the 45 minutes for the first one. If there's no issues with that, no problems, and you can go longer with it. Once you remove the wrap, if there's additional product, they recommend that you rub it into the areas that you're trying to to target, and then you you should do the measurements, because it's pretty amazing. The first time I did one, I think it took about an inch off my waist, and when my wife has done several, and she's taken 3 inches off her waist. It's pretty amazing, and you can wrap these on your legs. There's facial wraps, which I know seems strange, but I've talked to people at meetings, and they show me their before and after pictures on their phone. I'm just like blown away. I'm like, it's just unbelievable. I mean, but they do work, and what can you say? And the thing with the wraps, the question that comes up most often is how long do they last? The gal that we signed up under, her husband works with my wife. They're co-workers, and she had a baby. She's a little younger than we are, and she had her first child, and she wanted to do something about the baby fat that was there, and she wasn't happy, and so she got into this thinking that's what she was going to do, and then the products really worked, and she said, well, I think I'd like to sell these. And for her, she did 4 or 5 wraps and really got the results she wanted. She also took a lot of the supplements that complement the wraps, which I would recommend you take, and I'm not going to get into those now, but she took the inches off her waist primarily, and then started getting into the products, started selling them, thinking that she was just going to make a little bit of money, and she's done quite well selling these products. The only other thing with the wraps is they recommend that you drink a lot of water, because it does kind of flush out the toxins, and it's an all-natural product. I've read they don't go into super great detail because it's proprietary, and they don't want that secret to be let out loose, but it's a lot of natural stuff like eucalyptus and some mint and things like that, and it's never talked to anyone that's had a bad reaction to it, and there have been thousands of these things sold, these wraps, so they're very safe and effective. And the only other thing that I would recommend is with the water is, and I guess the way to do it is, you should drink at least the 64 ounces of water, 8-ounce glasses at least. However, the easiest formula to go by is take your weight, divide it in half, and drink that many ounces of water. So, for instance, I'm about $174, about 174. So you want to half that, and then do that much ounces. So for me, it'd be 87 ounces of water. And just make sure you drink lots of water. You don't want to ignore that piece of the process. So now the business side, I've been in sales and marketing for a number of years. I've had jobs where I've done great at, been very successful, and the story goes that a sales guy that does his job well sometimes can work himself out of a job, because you do so well at a job, and you go out and you establish the relationships, you build the business, and then suddenly they don't like the income that you're earning. Suddenly you're earning too much income, over earning what they're comfortable with, even though you're increasing sales and increasing their bottom line. I don't know, maybe a lot of you aren't in sales, a lot of you are in sales. To me, it's natural, comes natural, but the gal that we signed up under, who's doing fantastic, was a loan processor, so very much not in front of the public, very genuine. I think, that's key in anything you do in life, is just make sure you're genuine, make sure that you know your product and you're doing the best you can to make sure people are educated about it. So going back to the business part of it, it kind of works like this. You sign up as a distributor, you get the beginner pack, $99. Comes with like a little portfolio thing with some flyers to hand out, some postcards, and then it comes with 4 wraps. And you know, at the very least, if you try a wrap or 2 and don't like it, you can always sell them and almost make your money back. It's really a low risk investment. Now, for my wife, she's gung ho about this, and she has her own videos, and I thought I would do mine, you know, just because I don't think there's a lot of men out there doing this. And honestly, guys, if your wife gets into this, no dude wants a beer gut. Sorry, but not attractive. You know, it helps tremendously with the beer gut. I'm just gonna say, but so going back to the business side, you get the distributor, and then you try to appeal to people and get them signed up as loyal. So basically, that is, again, the 3-month auto ship, which can be canceled at any time. And the gal that we signed up under utilized social media. I mean, just really utilized her Facebook and Twitter, and started blogging. That's the way business is done these days. And the way this business is marketed is, instead of like a traditional business, now it is a multi-level marketing deal. But the commission they pay is fantastic for multi-level marketing. So it's not a pyramid scheme. I think that's a misnomer. Basically, this company will pay you well for getting people to sign up under you. And the whole marketing angle on that is, a traditional company will spend tons of money on advertising, hire a marketing firm or have a marketing individual at their traditional business, have to pay brick and mortar costs, you know, all that business. This is the way business is done. It's a great model, especially for the age we live in with all the social media. You basically want to get, what you want to do is you want to get, in order to get the bonus, is a $500 bonus, you want to get 3 distributors and 4 loyals to kind of kickstart it and get it going, and that will net you some bonuses. Now, how our friend did it was, she utilized social networking, and she got people in untapped markets to sign up under her, and they've just rolled with it. They've done well. That's completely within anyone's ability. She's not a natural salesperson, but if you believe in the products and you get people to do parties at your house, then these things sell themselves. So you don't have to be a salesperson or do some fancy presentation. It's not what it's about. It's about getting together with folks, getting on social media, making the message personal, reaching out to people, and doing it that way. So that's just the spiel on it. That's the product, and that's the business side of it. You know, this is perfect. My wife is gung ho about this, and when she started getting, you know, the checks, I shouldn't say they're checks. You get it's called Payoneer, and they load your card once a month. Once these things started to roll in, and it was unbelievable. I mean, the gal we signed up under is, I know these folks real well, and I know they're very honest people, and they're making over $20,000 a month doing this. So, I mean, that's not typical, you know. However, I know a lot of people that are making $500, $1,000 a month doing this. Now, how big a life changer is that? That's pay your utilities, pay your child care costs. It could pay, you know, money away for college. If it works out well and you like doing it, and you want to just be a loyal, and you don't want to do anything more than that, then that's fine. But there's potential in this. I mean, it's on the way up, and there's plenty of markets that aren't saturated. You may live in a small town. You could own the town. You could basically get this rolling and get people going with it, and make it very successful. So that's all I have. I will have a link to our website and an email address to reach us with any questions, and also a link to our website so you can order product. You can call me with questions. The supplements they have are fantastic as well. I'll have some other videos about that sort of thing, but this is about the wraps and the business side. So again, have a great day. Please contact us with any questions. My wife Ellen and I would love to talk to you about this opportunity. Thank you.